What time is it?
Time to get busy. This mother.
Sao Paulo, Brazil. This is the Mecca of football. The best freestyle soccer players in the world have come together to compete in the first ever Red Bull Street Style World Final. 42 ballers from 42 countries, from Argentina to Finland, from Japan to Kuwait. Everyone here has won his national qualifier and will now battle for the title of world champion. In Brazil, everybody loves football. This is the perfect place for freestyle soccer players who use every opportunity to train in the streets of Sao Paulo. The Pacaembu Sport Complex. After the preliminary rounds, 16 players have made it into the grand final. And this is the trophy they are battling for. The rules are simple. 3 minutes, 2 players, 1 ball. The winner goes on to the next round. The loser goes home. The judges decide in 4 categories: control, creativity, style, and the best trick. There are 2 Brazilians, Bebeto and Falcao, and the b-boy Crazy Legs. Head judge Edgar Davids evaluates the overall impression. The Italian Domenico Grasso, who represents the current world champion in regular football, doesn't make it into the second round. He loses the battle to Japanese Yosuke Yokota. Nam Nguyen from Ireland. His nickname, Nam the Man. He is currently regarded as the best freestyle soccer player in the world. In the first round, he defeats Josue Gonzalez from Panama. Douglas Fitzgerald represents the United States, but he heads for the shower early after losing his battle to the South African Chris Jokwana. Hungary against Austria. From a historical point of view, a prestigious battle. Hungarian Roland Karashi beats Faruk Onmats and makes it into the next round. The next battle, the next question of honor, Spain against France. Jesus Gomez Moreno from Malaga against Arnaud Seangonnier. The Frenchman in jeans and shirt advances to the quarterfinal. Germany against the Netherlands is one of Europe's big football rivalries. Dutchman Daniel de Vries beats German Dominic Kaiser, who had started into the tournament as one of the favorites. John Wetton represents the great English football tradition. But he doesn't stand a chance against the national champion of Bosnia and Herzegovina, Nejad Brajic. A big bang already in the first round. Palle Sjölander from Sweden meets Brazilian local hero Murilo Pitol. Palle performs great, but finally it's the Brazilian who goes on to the quarterfinal. Murilo Pitol is about to become a new Brazilian football hero. He lives a dream that millions of kids in Sao Paulo are also
in the
dreaming.
favela Paraisópolis.
In the poor neighborhoods, football means everything to the kids. Football shoes are their treasure if they're lucky enough to even have a pair. All these kids believe they can one day become professional football players. If only they train as hard as Murilo did to become Brazil's freestyle soccer champion.
It's a big emotion to be part of a big event like this, and I'm very happy to be here today to show those kids all the skills that freestylers are able to do.
Sometimes what these guys can do with the ball looks like magic, but in fact it's only a mixture of fun and daily practice.
Football here is a lifestyle, it's not just a sport, it's something that it's inside the veins of Brazilian people.
Murilo leaves his own ball as a present. For him, it's an investment in the future of freestyle soccer. These are the quarterfinals of the Red Bull Street Style World Final in Sao Paulo, Brazil. It's the Brazilian Murilo Pitol who starts it off.
He is the local hero and now the pressure is on him. Will he stand it? Murilo Pitol, the young gun, just 17 years old. Beautiful around the moons and around the world. This is his opponent, 33 years old from Bosnia, living in Germany, Nejad Brajic. He's creative and has a very good control. Murilo's quality very clear and very smooth. And people react on that. Nice head start there. And Brajic plays, he performs, nice head slip. This man has learned freestyle from a book and he really read it until the end. Nejad Brajic, excellent performance.
How will the judges decide? Can Nejad Brajic really beat the local hero?
5 judges and just one name, Murilo Pitol advances to the semi-finals. A very interesting matchup in the second quarterfinal. It's technique against tradition. This is Hungarian Roland Karashi. His friends call him Rocco. And this is Chris Chokwana from South Africa. He lives in Lana, a township in Cape Town. All his skills are grown in the streets. Rocco is highly energetic, around the world, crossover, great performance. This is African style. This is what the crowd loves and what the style judge Crazy Legs wants to see. A little breakdance there by Rocco. And a little Sosa dance by Chris Chokwana. Very authentic, very stylish. Oh, what is this? A caterpillar! This is gonna be close. But the Hungarian makes it to the next round.
The South African has proved that there is a great freestyle soccer culture on the African continent. Back in the players' area, the other competitors are warming up. Amongst them is Daniel de Vries from the Netherlands, who almost got arrested just days before the event.
What we do today is play football freestyle in the streets of Sao Paulo. And if there's traffic, we play in the traffic. Get out quick. And suddenly there was police. I almost ended up in jail by playing football in the streets of Sao Paulo, and I loved it.
Daniel de Vries from the Netherlands. He has kicked out German Dominic Kaiser in the first round and now meets Sean Gagné from France. And he looks pretty good. Pumping up the crowd there. The Frenchman Sean obviously has his own style. Showing up here in jeans and a shirt, that's street style. And his play looks more like a dance. Daniel represents the old school ballers. Although he competes for Holland, he lives in Sweden training with his buddy Paris Tjurlander. Great stability there. Wow, Sean picks up the pace now. This is the fine art of dancing learned in the streets of Paris. He has attended the legendary football academy in Auxerre, but this is much more than you will ever learn on a football field. 3 minutes over, who will advance to the semi-final?
It's the Frenchman. Sean Gagné goes on to the Final Four, and Daniel de Vries goes home after a great appearance. Nam the Man is already warming up with a beautiful capoeira dance. He is reputed to be the best freestyle soccer player in the world.
Right now I'm going to show you 3 tricks for beginners, 2 tricks for intermediate, and 1 trick that could impress the jury and make you champion of a Red Bull Street Style. Around the world trick, you use your strongest leg, so your strongest foot. You touch the ball, and you make 1 revolution over the ball, and then continue juggling. You hit the ball up to about chest height so that you can anticipate the fall, and you make a jump crossing over with your weak foot but hitting the ball again as the ball comes down with your strong foot. You launch the ball up into the air and anticipate the landing onto your neck. The neck style is something to impress girls, definitely. You start off with a neck stall or a neck trap, and from there it's flicking the ball up at the right height and going around the ball, just like the around the world, and back down to catch the ball again on your neck. The neck hop the world basically is a neck trap and letting the ball roll off your neck and then going over it with your strong foot. So it requires a lot of coordination, and that's what I like about this trick, because it helps you with that. If you want to impress the jury at the Red Bull Street Style, this is the trick to do, the Mega Magnetic Mix. Now all you have to do is grab a ball and kick it.
This is the state-of-the-art in freestyle soccer. Nam the Man from Ireland. He's the man to beat here. Elegance and grace, that's his style. This is Yosuke Yokota from Tokyo in Japan. Great young player. The Mega Magnetic. This is his signature move. Next all perfect control and time for a choke. This is what the jury wants to see, a little more, a little extra. What can Yosuke offer? He's very physical. Oh, he does the backflip! And he stands it. That's a statement. Just 30 seconds left on the clock, and Nam the Man does all he can. Oh, slight mistake there. He had to take the hand. That will count against him for sure. And another lost ball. Another tight battle. The judges give it to Yosuke. Nam the Man is out.
Nam the Man made 2 big mistakes, and now the big favorite is out of the tournament. And these are the semi-finals at the Red Bull Street Style World Final. It's Yosuke Yokota against Roland Karashi, and Sean Gagné faces Murilo Pitol.
Yosuke, he jumps on the stage pumped up with self-confidence. He has beaten Nam the Man, and now it's up to the others to beat him. This young guy is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in one person. He's very shy, very reserved outside the arena, but when it comes to freestyle soccer, he shows it all. Roland Karashi. Oh, is he nervous? An early lost ball. Can he get back into his rhythm? He needs the pace. Oh yes, he's back in the ring. Yosuke incredibly smooth. How cool is that? Roland shows great skills, extreme combinations, but will that be enough? Yosuke really enjoys it now. He knows he can make it to the final. And he does it again, the backflip. He is the only guy doing it here. Handstand, perfectly executed. And he almost looks like the first finalist of the Red Bull Street Style. What do the judges say? Yosuke, unanimous decision, Yosuke Yokota reaches the final.
And whom will he face there? In the second semi-final, Sean Garnier from France meets Brazilian Murilo Pitol.
He dances with the ball. It looks so easy, and that's the difficulty about it. All these guys train 3 to 4 hours a day, especially Sean. He wakes up with the ball, plays around all day long, and I bet the ball is sleeping right on his bedside carpet. This is Murilo, and this is obviously the battle of styles. Who will prevail here? Is it the football artist or the breakdancer with the ball? Nice head slip. Head stall, well executed. The Brazilian answer, 360. Nice head stall. Another 20 seconds over past the ball. Sean improvises. Now it's his stage. Bambini, does he make this one? Yes! Come on, celebrate me, that's what he wants. Murilo has no dancing influences at all, but he can be sure to have the crowd on his side, and there are 2 Brazilian judges, Bebeto and Falcao. So if Sean wants to win this battle, he's got to give it all. Handstand. Oh, this is gonna be a close decision.
Sean was brilliant, but was he good enough to beat the Brazilian here in Brazil?
Let's see it, judges. Let's see.
Crazy Legs gives it to Sean. Davids also. It's Sean. What does Bebeto say? Sean, forward.
Sean has beaten the local hero.
I want to do football, but basketball, dance. I think if you want to do good freestyle, you must have your style, because people can recognize you with that.
Cloak up my hood like the arrogant mask. Insecurity, still not sad, not glad, not bad, not good. Still a million militant-minded men made in my neighborhood. Can I big up my spar, the Cheshire cat?
For me, the music is very important, because you can do freestyle without music. You can listen to the music and do the tricks in the rhythm.
While the crowd in the arena waits for the final battle, Seon and Yosuke have their own private jam session. And almost miss their final appearance.
This is the final, and this is how they started off. Yosuke coming in with a flick-flick, and Seon as cool as possible. Yosuke has won the election and chose to start it off.
Let's do it.
Spinning ball. Oh, these guys are interacting. Beautiful head juggling, side head stall, and another, and another. This is the rhythm of the music. What is Sean doing there? Oh, he's got a pen in his hand. Oh, great trick! This puts him in the lead. And how safe is this? He never appears to miss any trick. Good knee catch there by Yosuke. A little breakdance element. Very good, very stable. Yosuke had to beat 60 contenders in the Japanese national qualifier to even make it to Sao Paulo. And now he's only 2 minutes away from winning this event. What can Sean do? Oh, he takes his time. He wants to hear the crowd first. And now he pushes it. And a head slip and another head slip. How did he do that? Now Sean is in the lead. What does Yosuke have? Oh, he's got the backflip. And another great catch. An incredibly high level of performance of both guys. Slight mistake there, he lost the ball, but he made something good out of it, a forward roll. Sean is dancing his way through this final. Now back to Yosuke. No signs of wariness. Incredible moves and quick combinations. This is going to be a hard job for the judges. Bebeto, Falcao, Crazy Legs, Edgar Davids and all the other ballers who vote for the best trick.